The wedding is about to begin. Xiao Nanxu sent me a message. Yingying has been hospitalized. Let's reschedule the wedding. As the makeup artist was touching up my makeup, her hand shook ever so slightly, and she accidentally dotted a mole right between my eyebrows. I kept a straight face. I gave a call to Xiao Nanxu archenemy. The wedding is missing a groom. Want to come? Kencheng. The board of directors has stabilized. My father, who has always been strict with me, suddenly spoke with a tone that carried both gratitude and reassurance. This wedding live stream really works. It's way more effective than a press conference. As soon as the live stream began and I saw that it was a marriage between the Xiao and Cheng families, all the old minus timers on the board fell silent. I stared blankly at my reflection in the makeup mirror. Though I was supposed to be the bride minus to minus B, there was much joy to be found in my eyes. After all, just a moment before receiving the phone call, I had received a message from Xiao Nanxu. Yingying has been hospitalized. Let's reschedule the wedding. When I saw the message, my heart felt utterly desolate. Maybe there have been too many recaps already. When this moment finally arrived, there was a sense of relief, almost as if it had been inevitable all along. My best friend, Yingying, was so furious she was about to explode. Rescheduling the wedding? Is that an excess brain full of crap? The wedding live stream is already started. And she is saying we're rescheduling. Yingying spun around in place, fuming as she glared at the leaf tray. Seeing my expressionless face, Yingying hugged me and started to cry. Cheng Cheng, that dog of a man, Xiao Nanxu, he clearly knows what this wedding means to you. What are we going to do now? Yeah, what are we going to do about this? The Cheng Group's projects have been consistently losing money, and several directors have joined forces to demand a change in leadership. My father, who favors sons over daughters, quickly stepped in and arranged for me to marry into the family as part of a strategic alliance. Xiao Nanxu, the young master of the Xiao family who had grown up together since childhood, had confidently promised just the day before that he'd always be by my side. But at the crucial moment, all I got was a single message, and he was nowhere to be found. Is it okay to go through with the wedding? Just say it's a marriage between our two families. I couldn't help but laugh and cry at the same time, and I gave Yingying a hug. Your younger brother just turned of age. Stop messing with him already. Thanks for being here with me. I'll think of another way to handle this. I picked up my phone and dialed the number I'd never once considered using. The condition you promised earlier. Is it still usable now? The voice on the other end of the phone sounded somewhat muffled and a bit downcast. Okay. I bit my lip and said, I'm getting married today, but the groom has run away. Could you give me a hand? The voice over there suddenly became clear. Of course you can, but I have one additional condition. I was rapidly calculating in my mind which other projects and industries the Cheng family could possibly trade away. After all, this guy is the crown prince of the Qin family. His standards have always been exceptionally high. But then I heard an unexpected reply after the wedding. Bring your ID and come with me to the Civil Affairs Bureau. Huh? I was taken aback for a moment. The steady voice on the other end of the phone suddenly carried a hint of excitement. Marry me, don't even think about faking it. My brain just froze for a second. How did he know that Xiao Nanxu and I are only having a wedding ceremony but not getting married legally? I thought again about the Qin family as vast fortune. I'll cooperate and sign the prenuptial agreement. A cheerful laugh came through the phone. As no prenuptial agreement. I was momentarily shocked. Is the crown prince from the Qin family really playing such a big game? Despite his archenemy, he'd even skip signing a prenuptial agreement, even if it meant getting married. Cheng Cheng, who are you going to get married to? After hanging up the phone, Yingying stared at me with wide minus open eyes, tears streaming down her face as if they were falling freely and without restraint. I felt both helpless and deeply touched, and I grabbed Yingying's hand, saying, Don't look at me like that. Am I the kind of person who'd just casually sell myself off? Yingying and I walked out onto the balcony, overlooking the wedding banquet that had once belonged to both Xiao Nanxu and me. Friends and family gradually took their seats. The live stream team, specially invited for the occasion, is still diligently filming and explaining every detail of the wedding. It's like a lawn wedding witnessed by family and friends. Xiao Nanxu went to great lengths to find the most beautiful lawn in Yingying City. Xiao Nanxu picked out the wedding dress and formal gown. The ring was designed and crafted by Xiao Nanxu himself. Even every bouquet on the lawn was meticulously chosen and finalized one by Xiao Nanxu. He, like me, is full of anticipation for this wedding. But despite all his care and effort, he still chose to give up on me at the most crucial moment. My phone kept receiving intermittent messages. Xiao Nanxu's voice sounded somewhat out of place in the room. Cheng, I know you're the most sensible one. I'll definitely make it up to you later. Yingying was in a car accident and can't be left alone. She refuses to undergo surgery when I'm not around. Cheng, be a good girl, let's hold the wedding another day. I don't know what Xiao Nanxu is thinking. I've repeatedly and earnestly reminded him yesterday that today's wedding is very important to me. At the time he smiled and kissed me, telling me not to overthink things and just relax and be the most beautiful bride. But how could I possibly feel at ease? Yingying sent me a message yesterday. Guess what if something suddenly happens to me on the wedding day? Nan, will my older brother choose to marry you, or will he choose to stay with me? He'd like to know that too. I told myself this would be the last time, and I wanted to take a chance. After all, it's a wedding planning company that's been working with me for half a year. So, they're just quick to act. 15 minutes later, the event planning company quickly replaced everything related to the groom. The guests in the venue erupted in murmurs and exclamations. How come the groom suddenly changed? Is there something wrong with the marriage between the two families? The head of the live streaming team cautiously approached me, his eyes betraying undisguised worry. Should we continue the live stream? Go ahead, let's put the bride involving the bride swap aside for now. No sooner had I finished speaking than Ad called me through the phone. I could even sense his utter frustration and anger. You little brat, what are you up to? Has Xiao Nanxu dumped you? Someone on the board of directors said you found a new husband. What kind of stupid idea did you come up with? I told you not to live my stream, but you just wouldn't listen. Now look at this, everyone knows you've been dumped by Xiao Nanxu. I took a deep breath, trying hard to suppress the disappointment welling up inside me. Dad, the person who didn't keep his promise is Xiao Nanxu. His voice sounded even angrier. I don't care about all that nonsense. Just hurry up and beg Xiao Nanxu. You can even kneel down and beg him if you have to get him to come back here fast and you're getting married. Before I could even finish speaking, Dad had already hung up the phone. I forced a weak smile yet again. It was always like this. The head of the live streaming team hesitated for a moment, then tentatively asked Ms. Cheng, do you need us to check if our equipment's malfunctioning? Huh? The unexpected concern caught me off guard, leaving me momentarily at a loss for words. Thanks, but if I remember correctly, you're still a relatively new startup. Aren't you? Aren't you worried about tarnishing your team's reputation? To my surprise, the team leader replied with remarkable openness. Well, we're all small companies anyway at worst. We can just start over from scratch. But Miss, your wedding. It sounds like things aren't looking too good. I gave a self-minus deprecating chuckle. Yeah, even a stranger, a live streaming company manager who I've just met is concerned enough to offer help and suggest solutions. But what about all those people who've been telling me they love me? Suddenly, a commotion broke out on the wedding lawn. As I watched the person who had appeared just in time at the far end of the lawn, my eyes unexpectedly welled up with a hint of moisture. The groom is here. Now you can focus on the live stream. Qin Bi Wang strode boldly onto the lawn. I'm not sure if it's just my imagination, but Qin Bi Wang seems to be glowing in the sunlight. I'm the one who married Cheng Cheng, and both the Qin family and the Cheng family sincerely hope to receive everyone's heartfelt blessings. The imposing presence of Emperor Tai Northern Qin is truly no exaggeration. His intensely intimidating gaze swept across the entire venue. The scene quickly fell silent. 20 minutes later, the wedding music began to play. I took a deep breath and slowly walked onto the lawn. I stepped forward, my gaze sweeping over those familiar faces. To my surprise, old Master Ken from the Qin family actually showed up too. I looked up and saw that besides the old man there were also Qin Bi Wang's father, mother, and younger sister.